So tell us, what issues were you having before processing with this?
So before I started processing with you guys, basically, just the regular issues, we were trying to use whatever we could use, So when we were opening, let's say a store, we were using Shopify payments just to test, because we didn't mind if they held, $1,000, $2,000. But we would always take that initial loss of like $500, $600 to $1,000. Shopify payments would always hold it, right? And then another issue, we were using Stripe. And even as of right now, from stores that I did like close to 4 or 5 months ago, right? Different Stripe accounts have anywhere from like 10 to 15,000 on hold still till this day. And they keep extending so they tell me, for example, I was going to get a payout on December 1st. And as soon as December 1st, they emailed me and said, hey, now we're sending it January 1st. And then just 2 days ago, they sent me another email that said, now we're sending it February 1st. So I have about,
how many months in total, you think?
It's been too long. It's been about 5 months maybe. And they're telling me that they're allowed to hold it for up to 180 days. Right? That's what they're telling me.
But did they say why they're holding it?
Yeah, they're holding it because basically elevated like risk of dispute, risk or something. Not even dispute, like elevated risk or something.
I mean, did you have like 30%, 20%, 10%?
No, I have about, so on each Stripe account, I did, let's say, about $25,000 of processing. And I have about only $1,000 to $1,500 in chargebacks, which is about maybe 2%, literally.
How much processing?
From 25,000, right? Because each Stripe account, we only went up to 25,000, and then we would create a new one because once you start doing higher numbers, they hold you regardless. That's what we found. So what we would do, we would go to 25 and then create a new one. But so from 25, we have about 2,000 in chargebacks, and that's due to because back then Stripe was our only processor, and since they were holding our stuff, it was really preventing us from being able to do anything on time. Right. Oh, wow. So, but that's 2,000 out of 25,000 is what, maybe 3 to 4%. Right. Yeah. But they're still holding our money and just keep pushing it. So right now I have about 45,000 on hold on 3 different Stripe accounts. 3 different Stripe accounts. Yeah.
That's the one thing. See, you don't want to open up a lot of people think that you should open up a bunch of merchant accounts, and you probably should not, because what happens, even like people have like all these merchant accounts, but they don't understand on the back end, as long as it's the same EIN number.
Yeah.
If you have 10 accounts at another location and then one account over here, it still all counts.
Yeah, exactly.
Contract percentage. So that's why it's best to have one account and just do as much as you can to bring your chargeback percentage down. You follow me?
Exactly. But back then we had no clue what to do. Right? We had no other processor. We didn't know anything about your processor or electronic commerce or anything. Right. All we knew is that, hey, we have a product, we have a website, we have the ads, we have a supplier, we have everything. All that's stopping us is like we can't even process. So as soon as one of our Stripes would get shut down, us being us, we wanted to obviously continue processing and stuff. So we would be like, okay, what else can we do other than create a new one? And then finally,
you try anything else?
Yeah, I actually, so after looking around, I surround myself with a lot of people who do similar stuff with me, which is how I found you too, right? Okay. So through some of my friends and telling them about my problems, they kind of told me, hey, we've been through the same stuff. Here's a plug for Chase Payment Tech, right? So I was able to open that up, and Chase was smooth. Chase was nice. It was really what showed me what's really possible, because after Stripe and stuff, where we were only able to do 1 to 2K a day, Chase said, okay, here you go. Here's your account. You can do up to 50K a day.
Nice.
But we only had up to 500,000 in processing because of like low credit or whatever, right? So up to 500,000 overall total.
They allowed you to do 500K a month?
No, total. They said, here's your Chase. You can process 500K throughout the year, annual. And we got this in November, I believe.
Throughout the year?
Yeah, they said annual 500,000, split between MasterCard and Visa. And then what we did is we did
basically about 40,000 a month for the most part.
Exactly. But we did that 500K the first month. And then they told us, okay, because we were like, this was our first time really being able to have these type of processing powers, right?
Right.
So we went ahead, we used that Chase, we did 500K. And basically after that, your thing came just in time. As soon as we were getting close to the 500K, right? We used the Chase basically while I was waiting for my account.
Oh, yeah, all those months, right?
Yeah, I remember how it took almost like a month or two?
Yeah, man.
I just used the Chase in that time. And then luckily I had something, that's why I wasn't too worried, because luckily I had the Chase. And then as soon as we got the EIN for me, that's when the Chase hit like its maximum capacity. So I was really happy that it was just in time. Everything, the stars aligned.
Right? I wonder if they were reporting something, man, because, dude, I've never seen the EIN number take that long.
Yeah, but I don't know.
That
Either
was
way, I understand how all this shit can go so wrong because once I was in the States trying to open my actual bank account, then I realized the technicalities behind everything. Like there's so much, it's like in nobody's hands. Everyone's passing it on to each other. Like, yo, can you deal with this? Can you deal with this?
Was that crazy or what though?
Oh yeah, I spent most of my time over there in the banks, bro. I went to every bank you could imagine.